and welcome to day 10 of reading and writing. Today you will need your Endangered Animals of the Sea book, your writing journal, and a pencil. Today we are going to be working on the reading strategy called Compare and Contrast. Let's watch this video and better understand why it's important to understand how to compare and contrast.
Compare and contrast. An important skill within reading is being able to compare and contrast. It helps us to organize information more efficiently. It's also an important skill in our everyday lives. What does compare and contrast mean? To compare means to identify similarities between two or more things. To contrast means to identify differences. As an example, we're going to use a Venn diagram to compare and contrast lions and zebras. A Venn diagram is a useful tool to help organize similarities and differences. We might note some similarities such as both animals have 4 legs, they're both found in Africa, and both are mammals. As for differences, zebras are black and white, lions are a yellowy gold. Zebras migrate, lions don't. Lions eat meat, they're carnivores, while zebras eat plants, they're herbivores. We can use the term comparing more broadly to refer to finding both similarities and differences. Authors often compare and contrast ideas and subjects within texts, and it's our job to make sense of the comparisons they've made. Identifying signal words within texts makes comparing easier. Let's have a look at some words that authors use to compare and contrast. These words or phrases are used to compare, in other words, to highlight similarities. Also, to, similar, both, alike, same, similarly, in the same way. For example, lions and zebras are alike in that they are mammals. These words or phrases are used to contrast, that is, to highlight differences. But, different, differ, in contrast, whereas, on the other hand, however. For example, zebras are herbivores, whereas lions are carnivores. Here is a text comparing 2 video game systems, the GameStation 4 and the Pocket Play. Can you see any compare and contrast signal words? Pause here while you look. Here's one. The word unlike tells us the author is identifying a difference. Can you see which difference the author is referring to? It says the Pocket Play is available in different colors. This means the GameStation 4 is not. Here's another signal word I found. Compare and contrast.
Boys and girls, let's look at another Venn diagram on cats and dogs. Remember, when we are comparing, we are telling how 2 or more things are similar, and when we're contrasting, we're telling how 2 or more things are different. You'll see below in the pink and the green squares some of the signal words that we just learned in that video. Compare keywords: in common, as well as, similar, same, to, both, also, and alike. Contrast keywords: different, while, although, though, but, instead, even, unlike, and however. Right now we are going to read pages 24, 25, and then 16 and 17, and then we are going to create a Venn diagram. Boys and girls, please turn to page 24 in your books. Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is one of the most popular fishing sites in the world. It is home to a variety of unique sea creatures. Due to the Atlantic's abundance of fisheries, many marine species are endangered as a result of overfishing. Atlantic bluefin tuna. Atlantic bluefin tuna is a highly prized fish that is endangered as a result of overfishing. A healthy bluefin can grow to nearly 1,000 pounds. Atlantic cod. Atlantic cod mainly live along the bottom of the shallower depths of the ocean. Cod were popular to eat for many decades, but the fishery collapsed in the early 1990s. Overfishing and technology destroyed the ecosystem and caused the collapse. Fishing for cod was outlawed, but the number of cod has not recovered. Cod can grow over 50 inches long and weigh up to 75 pounds. How the mighty have fallen. The Atlantic cod was an apex predator at the top of the food chain. Overfishing of the cod significantly disrupted the food web, and other fish took its place. Please turn to page 16. Pacific Ocean. As the largest ocean, the Pacific covers approximately a third of the Earth's surface. Countless marine plants and animals call it home. However, sea creatures are at risk no matter where they live. Those in the Pacific Ocean are no exception. Chinook salmon. Chinook salmon are usually bluish-green with some silver and white on their sides and belly. As they age, they may turn a color somewhere between copper and a deep red. The males develop a hooked upper lip and a big ridge along their backs. The salmon is a popular fish to eat. It is endangered due to overfishing and changes to or loss of habitat. Coming full circle. Chinook salmon, like many fish, are adronomous. This means that they are born in fresh water or a stream. During their first year, they swim downstream, eating and growing bigger. Eventually, they make their way to the ocean where they live most of their lives. At the end of their lives, they return to the freshwater river or stream where they were born. They spawn, lay eggs, and die. Now, boys and girls, let's look at our Venn diagram. I compared and contrasted the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. You will see in the middle here, these are all the things that the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean have in common that are similar. They have countless marine plants and animals call it home. Sea creatures are at risk no matter where they live. Let's look over here at the Atlantic Ocean. Many species are endangered as a result of overfishing. Fishing for Atlantic cod has been outlawed. Pacific Ocean covers approximately 1/3 of the Earth's surface. Salmon are becoming endangered due to overfishing. Boys and girls, you are going to continue reading pages 28 through 49, and you are going to add to my Venn diagram all the things that you read that are similar and different in both the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean. When you're done with that, please join us back for writing. Welcome back, boys and girls, to day 10 of writing. Today we are going to finally finish our essay, and we are going to write our conclusion. It's important to have a strong conclusion in our writing because we really want to make sure that our reader has understood our points and that we have kept them engaged the whole time. We are going to use this little chart to help us write our conclusion. Don't say goodbye. We are going to write a strong conclusion. We are going to start with a wrap it up sentence starter. We are going to restate our main idea, and we're going to make a personal connection. Please watch me as I do this for you. Let's look back at what we have done so far. We have completed paragraph 1, we have completed paragraph 2, we have completed paragraph 3, and today we are moving on to our conclusion. Here was our paragraph 1 that we started on day 5, paragraph 2, which we completed on day 8, paragraph 3, which we completed on day 9. And today we are going to work on our conclusion. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to restate the idea, and then I'm going to make a personal connection. Ocean pollution kills marine life every day and damages the ocean in many ways that sometimes can't be fixed. The real question is, where does it all go? Much of it ends up on our beaches, washed in with the waves and tides. As a true lover of the ocean, I firmly believe that if we join together and take the small steps necessary, we can put a stop to the pollution that is causing destruction and endangerment to our amazing sea creatures. Boys and girls, I have restated my main idea in yellow. I have made a personal connection, and tomorrow we are going to work on this in blue. Tomorrow we are going to work on starting with a wrap it up sentence starter, but I just wanted to work on the main idea today and the personal connection. So boys and girls, all you're doing today for writing is you are going to restate your main idea, and you are going to try to make a personal connection for your conclusion. I'm going to read mine one more time, and then you are going to try it on your own. Ocean pollution kills marine life every day and damages the ocean in many ways that sometimes can't be fixed. The real question is, where does it all go? Much of it ends up on our beaches, washed in with the waves and tides. As a true lover of the ocean, I firmly believe that if we join together and take the small steps necessary, we can put a stop to the pollution that is causing destruction to our amazing sea creatures. Okay, boys and girls, you are going to do 2 things today. You are going to restate your main idea, and you are going to make your personal connection for your conclusion. We will see you back tomorrow for day 11.